Hello and welcome. We start with Morocco, where French President Emmanuel Macron is on a 3-day state visit. The visit highlights strengthening ties between the two nations after years of diplomatic tensions. Morocco rolled out the red carpet for Macron. The French president received a warm ceremonial welcome, with crowds of people cheering for him in the streets of Rabat. Now, during a meeting with the Moroccan King Mohammed VI, the two leaders signed a historic partnership agreement. It's the declaration on the reinforced exceptional partnership that aims to better address shared challenges by mobilizing all relevant sectors of bilateral, regional and international cooperation. Not just this, but the two nations have also reached significant deals totaling over $10 billion. The deals covered sectors like energy and infrastructure, and more agreements are expected during Macron's trip. Macron is also scheduled to address the Moroccan parliament. Macron's trip is seen as a reset visit by Paris after years of tensions with Rabat. These differences were over a range of issues, including immigration. Moroccans are the second largest foreign-born community in France. In 2021, France temporarily but dramatically reduced the number of visas granted to citizens of several countries, including Morocco. Rabat suspended diplomatic relations in response. Then, a statement by the European Parliament in 2023 condemning a rollback in the kingdom's freedom of the press also ramped up tensions. But the most prominent of the issues has been the Western Sahara dispute. Western Sahara is a vast expanse by a sparsely populated territory in the northwest of Africa. Now, most of the region is controlled by Morocco, but an Algeria-backed pro-independent front has been seeking independence. And this is why Macron's visit to Morocco could be closely watched by Morocco's neighbor, Algeria. Now, although Algeria does not claim Western Sahara, it provides support to the pro-independence Polisario Front, which wants a separate nation for Western Sahara. For years, Paris had been walking a tightrope between its former colony Algiers and former protectorate Rabat over the issue with its ambiguous stance. But in July this year, Paris took a diplomatic turn and backed Morocco's claim over the disputed territory. Morocco only supports limited autonomy for Western Sahara, and its plan is backed by the US, Spain, Israel, and now France. Macron's visit comes months after this diplomatic shift by Paris, which made it seem that it has chosen Rabat over Algiers. Algeria recalled its ambassador from France in its angry response. France, which was accused of a brutal colonization of Algeria under the leadership of Macron, made significant outreach to reset ties with Algeria. The two nations grew closer ties. However, reports suggest that over the years, Macron's enthusiasm for Algeria has faded, as the country has not been able to prioritize France as its key ally. At a time when France is losing influence in other parts of the continent, Algeria has failed to act as a mediator. On the other hand, Morocco has been securing significant deals with the Sahelian juntas, who have expelled French troops. Morocco has also remained a key investment destination for France, while France is Morocco's top trading partner. So Macron could be seeking a better economic and geopolitical ally in Africa and is making attempts to woo the North African nation. But will France's pick-and-choose game further cause a rift in North Africa? For more on this, we are being joined by Mohamedou Sampara, an analyst at the Morocco World News. He is joining us live from Rabat. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Now, what are the key diplomatic or economic objectives that Macron aims to achieve during his visit to Morocco, and how do they reflect the current state of the Franco-Moroccan relations?
Thank you for this question. I think if we want to probably to not only assert and also analyze the current unfolding visit of Macron in Morocco, we need to put it in a context. And as you mentioned, in recent years, Moroccan-France relations ties due to circumstances such as visa restraint, the Western Sahara situation, and also other scandalous, let's say, events that's kind of under the diplomatic, political, and economic political ties between both countries. But what is important in this, let's say, situation is that yet the diplomatic ties and political ties were kind of cooler, but the economic tie remains thin. Morocco is France's first trading partner in North Africa, and I mean first customer and first supplier. And for this visit, which featured more than 40 French prominent business leaders with Macron in Macron delegation, accumulated the signing of, you yourself mentioned it, the 22 investment agreement worth nearly 10 billion euro. So this substantial investment is indicative of not only France's commitment to strengthen economic ties, particularly in vital sector for Morocco, and by that I mean the renewable energy, including how can I say, energy, technology, infrastructure, and even connectivity with the national railway companies signing different agreements, and also the fact that Macron emphasized in collaboration, particularly in the field of renewable energy, as priority for Morocco, as the country aims to achieve 52% of its energy production from renewable sources by 2030. 2030 include,
Right.
let's say, the partnership in solar energy, electric mobility, with which align in Morocco broader goals and sustainable development and energy independence.
Right, Mohammed. Now, how has Algeria interpreted Macron's focus on Morocco? And what potential diplomatic or economic consequences could arise from this perceived snub?
Yeah, I think if there is a snub, I think it's already happened back in, let's say, July 30, when Macron sent this official letter to King Mohammed VI, saying that the future and the present and also the future of Western Sahara fallen into the Moroccan sovereignty. So if there is a snap, I think it's happened till then, and we saw from the Algerian side some, let's say, proactive or even, I might say, aggressive initiative, which includes reinstating the, let's say, the visa between Algeria and Morocco. So any Moroccan trying to enter Algeria now needs a visa to enter in Algeria. So this Macron visit could potentially recalibrate this regional dynamic, particularly in the light of this geopolitical, in Morocco's geopolitical involving, let's say, posture. And we saw it recent years. Morocco has been asserting itself as a responsible regional leader, engaging in diplomatic and economic initiatives across Africa, particularly in the Sahel with the Atlantic Initiative or the Sahelian access, the King Initiative of the Sahelian countries access to the Atlantic, and also the Moroccan-Nigerian Gazoduc Initiative. So the significant French investments and the broader partnership between the two nations, let's say, can enhance this Morocco's economic resilience, thereby strengthening its negotiating position with neighboring countries, including Algeria. And this may provoke a strategic response from Algeria, which has historically been wary of French influence in the region. And I think to enhance the enhanced partnership between France and Morocco could lead Algeria and to reassess its own alliances, potentially strengthening its tie with non-Western countries, such as non-Western powers, such as Russia and China, both countries which have shown interest in North African geopolitics. And moreover, I think Morocco and France positioning on regional stability could further exacerbate this tension with Algeria, particularly in the Sahel, where Algeria is losing ground and influence, particularly in
Yeah.
countries like Mali and other countries. So Algeria may view this
Yes.
unfolding partnership as a direct challenge to its own declining influence, not only in North Africa, but also in Sahel, leading to
Right.
increased military readiness and a more
Right, Mohamedou.
assertive and aggressive, I might say, foreign policy.
Right. Mohamedou, thank you very much for being with us on Firstpost Africa and for your valued insights on all the latest there.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election, explains how America chooses its president, your primer on the race to the White House, everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained, every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.